General Hospital, GH, spoilers recap for Monday, June 21st, reveals that the fake Chloe Jennings, Kimberly J. Brown, phone clue spelled trouble through Maxie Jones's, Kirsten Storm's, call. Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, was also saved from an early grave, so he expressed his desire for a wedding do-over through a big reception. At Maxie's place on Monday's episode, she sent Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, out of the room to fetch tea while she called Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seddon. Maxie was desperate to hold her baby and suggested meeting up in the park, but Brooklyn had to go see Chase since his condition was so dire. Sam sensed trouble when she returned, but Maxie did her best to avoid suspicion. Soon after, Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, showed up with the news that Chloe was found dead in the mineshaft. Dante didn't want Maxie to lose hope that Louise August, Harper and Scarlett Bloom, would be found since they got a lead through Chloe's cell phone. Dante pointed out that there was a call made to a number besides Peter August's, Wes Ramsey, so that could have been Brooklyn's accomplice. Maxie flashed back to using Chloe's phone to call Brooklyn and seemed concerned. After Dante was called to deal with other work drama, Sam left as well. Once alone, Sam made a phone call about having a way to find Maxie's baby. In Ava Jerome Cassadine, Maura West, and Nicholas Cassadine's, Marcus Coloma, they talked about enjoying this time at the hotel with Avery Corinthus, Ava and Grace Scarola, even if it wasn't under ideal circumstances. Avery eventually brought out a stuffed bear that talked and gave it a squeeze. The teddy bear said it couldn't wait to be a family again and that they were meant to be together, but the creepy part was that it had Ryan Chamberlain's, John Lindstrom, voice. Ava and Nicholas did their best not to alarm Avery before Dante arrived. Dante pointed out that he told Nicholas and Ava it'd be best to separate over this stalker situation. He assumed the program had been used to recreate Ryan's voice and convinced Avery to let him borrow the bar to help solve the case. In the Corinthus kitchen, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, came down to find Carly Corinthus, Laura Wright, with some freshly baked cookies. Talk turned to college, but Carly didn't approve when Joss hinted about possibly living at home. Carly didn't want Jocelyn to miss out on the dorm experience because she was worried about leaving her mom and sisters. She assured Joss that she could still come home to visit. Jocelyn also brought up Jasper Jacks, Ingo Rademacher, disbelief about Carly handing the business back over to Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, but Carly felt like she could handle her ex's concerns. Later, Carly was summoned to Ava's hotel suite and heard about all the stalker drama. Ava wanted Carly to take Avery home to stay with her for the time being, so she hugged Avery goodbye and got choked up. Once Avery left with Carly, Ava tearfully told Nicholas that she couldn't do this anymore. Cameron Weber, William Lipton, found Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, at Pizzulo's, where he apologized for wrongfully accusing him of killing Franco Baldwin. Roger Howarth. Cam wondered why Jason didn't tell him the truth about Peter August, Wes Ramsey, killing Franco, but Jason admitted it was because Cameron would have confronted him. Cam realized Jason was protecting him, so he expressed how sorry he was and took responsibility for his actions. That was good enough for Jason, who quickly accepted Cameron's apology. Cameron paid a visit to Jocelyn soon after, but she tried to act like she'd already forgiven Cam. When pressed, Jocelyn talked about the pain of Cameron's stubbornness and how she realized something could break them. Cameron knew things might not go back to how they were before, but he still wanted to be friends. Joss alluded to how things would be different in college, but she said she was sure they could figure this out. Unfortunately, neither Joss nor Cam seemed very convinced of that. At GH, Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton, got Chase's heart beating again using the crash cart. He injected the new cure in Chase's forebag and informed Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, it was a last chance. Chase's vitals began to improve and he eventually woke up to Finn's voice. As word spread about Chase's survival and how he was going to be okay, Willow and Michael Corinthus, Chad Jewell, seemed both relieved and concerned about her new marriage. When Willow visited Chase's room, he brought up the idea of a do-over in the rose garden like Brooklyn had suggested. Chase wanted to give Willow the best wedding reception of all time, a celebration to start the rest of their lives together. While Chase quizzed Finn about how he pulled through, Brooklyn talked to Michael in the hallway. Michael thought they could get back to their lives now, but Brooklyn thought that'd be difficult considering Michael and Chase's new wife were in love with each other. Over with Gregory Chase, Gregory Harrison, he informed Jackie Templeton, Kim Delaney, that he was Chase's biological father after all. As for Jason, he met up with Liz and offered updates on Cameron's apologetic visit. Liz was sorry for how she treated Jason before as well and hinted that she had something to tell him about Peter. Back at Maxie's place, she boxed up an outfit as a gift for Bailey Quartermaine aka Louise and headed to the Quartermaine mansion. An oblivious Olivia Quartermaine, Lisa Lo Cicero, let Maxie see the baby and vowed to take a picture in the outfit like Maxie wanted. Olivia let Maxie know she was praying for her little one before leaving the room. Maxie shared a sweet private moment with Louise and pushed her daughter not to forget her. She vowed to be back soon. General Hospital spoilers say some exciting curveballs are brewing for Maxie and Louise, so stay tuned to ABC's GH. CDL will have all the sizzling General Hospital spoilers, updates and news you need, so stop by frequently. Adblock test, why?